What problems concern people globally the most? UNESCO conducted a survey interviewing 15,000 people from all over the world, 57% of whom, by the way, were under 35 years old, young people. Here's the consensus. The first problem that concerns humanity is global warming and the disappearance of species of flora and fauna. To be honest, it surprised me, but it is the top problem, almost 60%. The second is conflict and violence. The third is discrimination and inequality. The fourth is the lack of water, food, and shelter. I'd like to ask you, what do you think is the most important problem humanity is facing?
How to exist in a warm, kind, supportive, and confident atmosphere for ourselves, the people around us, and our children. We need to understand how we can, if not control nature, then control ourselves in order to bring ourselves closer to nature.
Is this the most important question?
Yes.
And then it will be good for me, my neighbor, my relatives, and everyone else?
Of course. The most important thing is to find out the cause of the many conflicts that exist between us, as well as between us and nature. Find the reason, and then we will learn what the greatest danger to us is and what to do about it.
Well, then give us the answer. What is the reason?
What is the reason?
Yes.
The huge discrepancy between each of us, our huge egoism, which divides us, which pushes us apart, sets us against each other, and does not allow us to connect to bring ourselves and the entire world around us into a balanced, good state.
So you're actually answering the question, what problems should people really care about?
Yes.
Exactly how to work with this egoism of ours, right?
Of course there is nothing else. The only force that ruins everything in the world is human egoism. Let's make sure that we learn how to control it. If we remove man, you can see that if we leave some place, Chernobyl for example, or some other place, everything calms down and comes into balance, and there are no more problems.
Nature begins to flourish.
Yes, to remove man means to remove his egoism, and then maybe there will be some good left of him, although I'm not sure.
I don't like this ending.
Why?
So what will remain of him then?
Nothing will remain.
If you remove the individuality of a person?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Well, then you have to explain. What does this mean, nothing?
That is, if we could remove egoism from a person, there would be nothing left of him. So we should not think about how to remove it, but how to correct it so that this force would be positive rather than negative. And we can see how a mother takes care of a child.
Yes.
So people can do this, despite the fact that they are egoistic, if they have love for one another. So what do we have to do? We just need to achieve love for one another. That's all. Do not eradicate anything. On the contrary, add love for others, and then everything will fall into place. We don't want to destroy anything.